Hey guys, it's Brandon, and welcome back to another episode of Nature Meets Paper. So this week is going to be a little bit different than what you're used to. This week is going to be more of kind of like what I'm thinking, kind of a behind the scenes, preparing for my main video. I really tried to do a new video every single week with teaching about a different subject, but it got a little difficult because I'm trying to get and contact people for my reference photos, and so I have no time to get a response and get those reference photos for you guys and see what you guys want as subjects in 1 week. So 2 weeks gives me a little bit more time. It gives the people I'm contacting some time to look for their photos. It gives them some time and gives me time so that I can do this for you correctly. Now what I'm going to be doing is I'm thinking about doing this kind of looser vlog style where I might show some clips of me doing some art, or I might do some video of a new technique that I'm thinking about, or just even what's on my mind. And so what's going to be like every other week, I'm going to be going through this. That way you guys have the content that you need, but I also have the time to get photos if I'm having trouble. So my new technique is going to be using golden medium gel medium glass bead gel. This is not a sponsored video. I just wanted to use it. I wanted to give something that plays with light. I really enjoy working with medium that plays well with light, so I like glitter, I like sparkles. This glass medium is really cool because it catches the light. It also gives the painting a texture. And if you've seen Octopus, they have a fun bumpy texture when they really want to, and that helps them camouflage. So I'm going to be using that. Alright, let's dive in. Alright, let's get started. So first, these are just some scratch pieces of canvas that I had lying around. They're cut off from one of my other projects that I did. So first I marked them out, taped them onto my small clipboard, and I draw what my idea is of a giant Pacific octopus. I'm just trying to get a feel for how the medium works right now, and so I'm not too worried about getting all the details correct on this piece. So I didn't use a reference photo for this piece. This is just all out of my head. I just did some work looking at the behavior of octopus and how they move and different aspects of them, like the eyes and how their mantle is really cool and how it's all textured and which direction things are going with that. So this is off the top of my head. What I did is first I made my drawing, and then I'm going to do a little bit of the background. So first I'm gonna do the piece where I add the glass beads on top first, and then I'm gonna paint over that using a light glaze, so hopefully some of the light can come through. And then the second, I'm gonna do my painting first and then add the beads on top. So these are gloss beads. They're really clear. The medium is painted on kind of an opaque, kind of a white cream colored, and then it really dries clear and has a nice fine gloss to it, and it plays really well with the light. And I just want to see what effect works best for me here, and so I'm going to be working between all of these layers. Make sure that everything is dry before you move on. I wanted to get a little impatient, but I knew that the effect that I was going for wouldn't be as good if I rushed this process. So now you can see that these layers are dry and that I am moving on to my next step. So with the first one, I have my beads down. It's all dry, and now I'm gonna glaze over top of that and see how it looks. Now I like it. I really like this technique, but I don't think it's quite right and quite what I was looking for. It's really cool if you can get your hands on the painting, and it really feels good to your fingers. But if this is gonna be on my regular painting, I don't want people touching my painting. So I want it to be stimulated for the eyes, basically. And so I'm gonna do that with the next one. Is I'm gonna make my painting, let that dry,
add all the details, kind of a looser style than what I'm used to. But again, I'm not going from a reference photo here. My brush strokes are important in the direction in which they're going to give the cool textured effect that I'm looking for, but it's not totally important for me to get every single detail correct in its exact spot at this moment. Now that I let this dry, I'm going to add the clear beads and see how that works. I actually really do like this second way a lot better because it gives a different effect depending on the lighting, depending on where you look at it, what angle you look at the piece. And so I'm going to use this for my octopus piece that I'm going to put together here for you guys next week. But I really do enjoy the depth that it gives while with putting the beads on top. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you.
All right, so thank you guys for watching. I'm going to keep this end part really quick. So I want to give a big thank you to Brian and Kathy, who supplied me with some reference photos and some video of giant Pacific octopus so that I could use. If you like this video, make sure to give a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe for more adventures. I'll see you next week with my giant Pacific octopus video. Comment down below, give some stories if you want. And it's really good. It's really fun talking with all of you. I've been Brandon, and I'll see you in our next adventure.